Welcome to New Wave Theater. It's New Wave's turn to bring Christmas to TV Guideland. And speaking of Christmas, whatever happened to the Christmas spirit in the rest of the year? Snowflakes falling, chimneys smoking, the holidays, the holy days, a time of joy and forgiveness. New Wave Theater would like to extend this Christmas cheer to all its viewers in every nook and corner of the globe, to urge everyone without a destiny to design one, to lead a productive and creative life before moving on to the big fireplace in the sky. There's an old holiday saying that familiarity breeds contempt. If this is true, it's not surprising so many hate their lives, especially on Christmas and you're far away. For sadness is only real if you believe it. It's all in the way you choose to see it, and seeing it right makes it bright. At least a lighter shade of darkness. Does that mean that things aren't the way they seem? You can't go around saying things aren't real when everyone thinks they are. But a person can get pretty darn comfortable in the cozy theater of make-believe, to the point where they believe their illusion is all that exists. So it's important to know Christmas does not come but once a year. On Earth, all humans are bound together by the same illusions: life, death, and the illusion of illusion. These are indeed the ties that bind, and they're shared by all, connecting us together in the big wave we call home. So pass the cranberry sauce and on with the show. Merry Christmas.
Many of us have been excited by the pictures from Voyager 1, so we invite you to journey with us with Gaea into outer space tonight, the far reaches. Was ist das? Was ist das? Gaea! Was ist das? Hey, here we are with a post-punk expressionist band, their manifesto. One of the girls wears chewing gum stuck on her sweater. I've been lonely too, the Tracers! Everybody committed suicide! In Gaea, 900 people died! Well, I've been lonely too! A couple nights they sent him up so far, they couldn't bring him back to USSR. Hey, I've been lonely too. Jack says to Judy, come on, be my wife. I'll make you happy the rest of your life. She takes him on, they get it on. She wakes in the morning and the money's gone. I'll take the star, put a gun to his head. The only thing he wants from life is to be dead. Well, I've been lonely too. Take a wing, baby, till it's born. They take a crack and he's all alone. Well, I'll be lonely too. Solitude's a natural state of man. It's a part of the eternal plan. You take him home, you get it on. You wake in the morning and he's going, go, go, go. Baby, life in the pan. You don't know if you'll ever see him again. Well, I'll be lonely too. You say your life is all filled with pain. You say you never want to wake up again. Well, I'll be lonely too. Yeah, baby, I'll be lonely too. Yeah, I'll be lonely too. Just like you. I've been lonely too. You know I cry all night. Just right. If there's a hand for a hand in this world, then why can't a hand reach a hand? If there's a hand for each hand, then why are we shocking ourselves up in the middle of the night? 'Cause I've been lonely too. Lonely too. The Tracers. The flesh quivers. I'm here with the Tracers. Lynn, Jeannie, Mark, and Jim. I'm going to ask Mark first. Mark, before you started, you said you're having trouble getting gigs. Why is that?
I really don't know. I think what we're doing is kind of different than what's been going down recently in the scene. So we're not a part of that.
In what way are you different?
Hard question.
Okay. Well,
they're everywhere.
They're real? But don't you think this sort of the banner of New Wave is including a lot of different things and that you somehow really do fit in?
No. I think New Wave is I don't believe in New Wave. I think New Wave is pop music.
Pop music now.
Are you a real cowboy?
No, obviously not. I've ridden the range, my kitchen range. I see that you actually have put out a little manifesto that says post-punk expressionism. Why don't we read a few sentences from it? We want, we don't want, we need, we don't need, we feel, we don't feel. Well, Lynn, here's the thing, though. You make an affirmation and you do the negative. You deny it. What is the point?
No point.
Come on, this song had heavy meaning.
It's just like life, kids. There's no point.
In this song, you say there's so much pain you never want to wake up again.
I say that people think that. People say that all the time. Like,
Right, but even though you talk about that, you're actually affirming life and giving them a positive message.
you can take it how you want. You know.
But beneath the how you want and the jive, there's a true, real you saying something serious to people.
Yes.
Which is what?
What I'm saying is I want $1 million contract right now. Right now. You got it? So, okay.
The producer has been begging me to bring a freak on the show, and I finally got one. The man with the biggest mouth in the world, Ghost Host Doug. Okay, do it. That's new wave. Here's a band who will not go willingly. They will not go willingly. Sheep to the slaughter. Mr. Lucky!
We're the heirs of the middle class, low the rulers above the trash. We got no politics, what we hear is what we think. Life is hard and work is dull, traffic snarls down in my skull. Working hours spent on the run, fed up of another Valium. Where's she to the slaughter. Where's she to the slaughter. Went to school at the age of 5, put off work till 25, 40 years of 9 to 5, old age home at 65. Dress with cars and straight-leg jeans, so this is cruel and cool is mean. Who the hell can I respect? Everyone wants to be next. Where's she to the slaughter. Where's she to the slaughter. Maybe I should change my job. I'd earn myself a better wage. People tell me that there's a real future in computer. If I save a lot of dough, I could fly to Mexico for my greatest fantasy. Buy a brand new color TV. Where's she to the slaughter. Where's she to the slaughter. We are
Mr. Lucky! Mr. Lucky. That's me.
It's really fun to be on a stage with so many luminaries from the LA underground scene. Frank, Dee Dee, and Tequila. And what is Castration Squad?
You haven't stuffed your pants, rock and roll. It's the continuation of high voices in the Catholic boys choir.
All right, in the great tradition of Fox Pop and 45 Grave, one of the highest forms of the underground in LA, Castration Squad, No Mercy for the Dead, and a date with the late Jack Kennedy. Take it! No mercy for the dead. Red alert. Women and children first. Red alert. And I'll be up on the deck in drag. Benedict Arnold and the Traitors. Red alert. Red alert.
This is a travesty! 1, 2, 3, 4! Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert! A trendy that's got hurt! He got hurt! Red alert, red alert, red alert! There's blood on my shirt! Blood on my shirt! Ah, you better forget about the formality! This is your sad, sad reality! You better forget about the formality! This is your sad, sad reality! Red alert, red alert, red alert! I smell a skunk! I smell a skunk! Red alert, red alert, red alert! It's a Huntington Beach punk! A Huntington Beach punk! Ah, you better forget about the formality! This is your sad, sad reality! You better forget about the formality. This is your sad, sad reality. Red alert, red alert, red alert. A twin got hurt. They got hurt. Red alert, red alert, red alert. There's blood on my shirt. Blood on my shirt. Red alert. Red alert. Red alert! Red alert!
For real. Benedict Arnold and his dazzling Traitors. Bad Brad, a rare find. He understands and knows the blues. Tim, Sharon, she said Tate, Stephen Stink, and Cash over there. Are you the author of this song?
I'm the guilty party.
And what makes you act like this? What's your inner pain? What drives you to this kind of routine?
My father used to give me enemas in the garage.
Forced you, or you kind of requested them and it was like a daily gift?
None of your business.
What are you saying in this song, Steve, that you want to convey to the audience is your opportunity for ultimate truth?
I like posers and trendies. I hate pure punks.
We've had pure punks who hate posers and trendies. Why do you like the posers and the trendies?
Because they make money, pure punks don't.
What about the Huntington Beach?
Huntington Beach?
Watch your language.
Huntington Beach is a nice location down in Southern California where surfing is fine. I have no comment about those idiots.
Have they been mean to you?
Yeah, once in front of the Clash concert, they want to put a X on my stomach to promote a certain band.
A band that you view as a poser or as a pure punk?
No, yeah, see, he's good friends with X.
He's friends with X, okay. But are you saying that you don't like a lot of the other bands? You disdain what trip they're on?
We're the only band in L.A. The rest are imitations of us.
The challenge goes out.
What about this Red Alert?
Red Alert is about gratuitous violence within the punk ranks and the elements. I don't want...
Steve, don't give me that voice. Tell me, looking in my eyes.
10 seconds.
How do you feel about gay rights?
I totally support them.
I don't.
Time, Peter.
Hi, San Fernando Valley Financial District? Yeah, I'd like to put a call. I'm just talking to the executives. Business as usual.
About to burn out, but nobody cares. as usual. Business as usual. Business as usual. He's so contented with the status quo. In a postcard from France, it takes out his eye, goes to sleep in his pants. Turbine noise, he's heard it before. It's a girl in the wall, she's aching for more. Business as usual. Business as usual. Business as usual. He's so contented with the status quo. Change on the desk and change on the door. No one wants in who's been here before. A single note song gets sung from the sink. It plays on and on, makes it so hard to think. Business as usual. Business as usual. Business as usual. He's so contented with the status quo. Business as usual. Business as usual. Business as usual. So contented with the status quo.
The executives.
The executives, vice presidents of New Wave, Jan, Lou, Michael, Dennis.
Smile.
Jan, you know, you say business as usual, you're contented with the status quo, and I know that you mean the opposite despite the way you're dressed. Isn't that true?
Well, I think it looks good, and we'll get the financing for our fast chain fast chain restaurant.
Fast food chain.
Fast food chain.
Yeah, I asked where you guys come from.
We come from the Valley. That's where the first executive burger will be opening anyway.
So is this a parody, or is there something
No.
real beneath this?
No, we're very into fast foods and, you know, franchises, things like that. We're into, oh, God.
Century City. We'd like to have offices in Century City.
The band itself have offices in Century City. Are you a New Wave band?
We're a Chapter 11 band. Chapter 11.
Yeah,
Corporate wave.
bankrupt. Corporate wave. That's good. So you guys are just creating, or are you saying something really true about the whole executive system and the way the world is set up?
I think we're trying to show that you can be executives and not be uptight and get your money and have fun with it, and you know, you don't have to exploit and you know, fuck with the masses.
One of the things about New Wave is that there are no barriers to anyone. You mean even the commercial straight guys like you can come down?
You can do stuff like this, and hey, it's cool, you know.
He's very straight. He didn't go to S, but he looks like it, I know.
Well, what about money?
No calls now.
Yeah, what about the meaning of life, despite all the
Meaning of
little
life?
jabber walking around?
I think you best talk to Dennis Arthur here.
Dennis, yeah, you look like a serene thinker.
Serene, yes.
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life for the executives is trying to originate a test tube burger. I mean, that's what we're working on. That's why we haven't got the financing for our equipment. It's going to be taken away as soon as you cut the line.
The marketing genius you have seen tonight
Time is money.
cannot be found on Wall Street Week.
To create, one must be a believer, a strong enough believer to overcome one's own monotonous visions, the shortcomings and the doubting packs of the dull at heart. Creating a work of art is like dying a little bit. For when completed, it must stand naked and alone. Every such work is perfect in itself, yet at the same time it somehow dares all other expressions to deny its existence, putting itself to the test, either to be recognized or forced to fade away. Everyone has an unconscious awareness of what good art is, and a New Wave Theater subconscious survey says real art always has some quantity of the unknown woven into its fabric. Yes, there's nothing like the unknown to make people think, to fulfill art's purpose as change maker. Art is truth in a play, one of the more palatable human growth forms. People set limits on their future, not knowing the unknown is a friend. A New Wave Theater health tip says it's better to spend more time on where you're going than where you've been. Does that mean old wavers never die, just bounce off the bumpers of burgerdom like so many abandoned shopping carts? Is the past worthless today, and are we living in a what-have-you-done-for-me-lately world? In the 60s, it was never trust anyone over 30. In the New Wave 80s, it's never trust anyone who's alive. In the 50s, it was ban the bomb. In the 80s, it's witch bomb. We've forgotten the atomic lessons of yesterday in a hopeless frenzy of shredded plastic. There hasn't been a New Wave band with the name Nagasaki yet, but it's coming. Look around you. How many of you are left? On behalf of our producer, All World Stages, your buzzing host, Blackout Ivers, wishing you a bewitching benediction in the ballrooms of Bethlehem.
You have been watching New Wave Theater, a satellite production of All World Stage. Recorded live at the Burbank Studio Center. Written by D. Joe Vanette Oaks. Sound by Stan Endersby. The producer wishes to thank Bob Bechtold, Dan Boley, Albert Crane, Tim Sassoon, and Fast Forward, Tequila, Wendy, Steve Silas, the Ghost Hosts, bands, and management.